Good morning, dear aspirants. Today's news. Widen the net. Supreme Court on electoral revision comes under GS2 governance. Supreme Court has urged the Election Commission of India to broaden the list of acceptable documents for Brigade Special Intensive Revision (SIR) of electoral rolls. Contains documentation expansion, previous limitations, accessibility concerns. Concepts involved in electoral governance. Article 324 of Constitution empowers Election Commission to supervise, direct and control the election. Electoral roll revision includes regular and special intensive revision under Representation of People Act 1950. Aadhaar, a 12-digit unique identity number based on biometric and demographic data used widely for identity verification but not proof of citizenship. Next news. Aiding India's progress with choice, control and capital comes under GS3 economy. On World Population Day, the article discusses India's demographic dividend, emphasizing investments in youth empowerment. There are about 371 million youth population. India has the largest youth population. 23.3% child marriage is happening. 36% unintended pregnancies were done. Successful youth empowerment projects. Project UDAN prevented 30,000 child marriages. Project Advika demonstrated success in reducing child marriage and early pregnancies. Project Manzil trained 28,000 young women. 16,000 gained dignified employment in skilled professions. Population structures given were structural barriers, regional disparities, holistic approach, economic impact. Economic empowerment leads to improved negotiation power and delayed marriages. Key population and development concepts. Reproductive autonomy, demographic dividend, unmet reproductive goals. Center UNICEF to provide career counseling for Ekalaiva students. Ministry of Tribal Affairs and UNICEF have launched Talash, a digital initiative to provide psychometric assessment, career guidance counseling and life skill training for students in Ekalaiva Model Residence School. Talash initiative. Comprehensive reach targets over 1.38 lakh students in 470 plus Ekalaiva school across India. Career guidance program. Career cards were given. Implementation and partnership. Dedicated portal will help educators, mentors and students in academic and personal development. Over 180 teachers were trained in 75 EMRs so far. Nationwide rollout expected by year. Educational concepts in Talash. Psychometric assessment, life skill education, Ekalaiva Model Residence Schools, digital career card were given. Comes under National Education Policy 2020. 4 TB audits like maternal mortality model can aid elimination. 22 TB mortality rate, 5 to 10% case fatality rate, 30% TN kit success. Proposal for TB death audits led by district collectors and independent health institutions. TB detection and prevention strategies. Subclinical TB accounts for 40 to 50% of cases missed in symptoms-based screening. X-ray screening with AI and upfront molecular testing are being promoted for early diagnosis. Nutritional support shown to reduce the secondary household TB cases by 50% in Jharkhand national trial. Scientific and technical concepts involved. Tuberculosis is a bacterium infected by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. TB death audit. Subclinical TB infection with the symptoms often missed by conventional screening methods. Molecular testing. CBNAAT, a true NAT, detects the TB bacteria. Nutritional immunity, strengthening immune response through adequate nutrition to combat infectious diseases. A balanced approach to population. Rather than focusing on population control, India should prioritize quality healthcare, gender equality, skill development, sustainable resource management. Please practice this mock question. Thank you.